Morning, everybody. Andrew Wallace is here. He's the online editor for Toronto Life magazine. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
And you guys can throw a heck of a party.
We
were all at your party
Yes.
last Thursday at the Shangri-La. It was great. So you are doing something online for, usually you're controlling all of Toronto Life's online content, but more specifically now you're looking at TIFF. You've got a great map called Spotted that's showing exactly where in the city the celebrities have been seen.
Yep, that's right. So here's the map here, and what we do is we get our sort of what we call intrepid tipsters, so people mostly on Twitter, to send us messages whenever they spot a star in the city. And as you can see,
Let's take a look at a couple of those stars.
We've got a few out by the airport, but then I think the most fun ones have been on Bloor Street, if I can bring these up. See, here we have Jude Law, who was actually buying a guitar at a shop on Bloor. We saw Scott Speedman earlier walking the Mink Mile. He had a mustache, a hat on, a beard, trying to go incognito, but, you know, our tipsters are that good that they still spotted him. He's a local guy. They got excited. They told us. We take the intel, write a quick post on the site, and then plot it on the map.
Oh, nice.
Now, how do you know that it's accurate?
We don't exactly.
Okay.
We're going a little more for fun here.
Right.
But, I mean, we trust people. Sometimes they send us photos.
Yeah.
So they'll take a shot on their iPhone or something, send it in to us in an email. They say, hey, we just saw him. That happened with Jude Law. You know, this man was buying a guitar for his son, and then he saw Jude Law there doing the same thing. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
So if I were to take an afternoon off, go celebrity spotting, what are some of the spots that are a little bit unusual? You know, everybody knows to go to the TIFF Bell Light Box or Yorkville. Where else should I go?
Well, a lot of celebrities have been spotted at the Trump Tower having a drink at Stock, which is the bar there. We've noticed that's happened quite a few times. The Spoke Club, which is a members-only club down on King and Portland. Christina Hendricks showed up there one night with some friends. People just roll by, you know, at odd hours, and so if you can get in there, have a drink at the bar, you might bump into somebody.
That was the night we were there.
Liza
Couldn't we put like a
spotted her.
GPS
I saw
unit
her,
on
yeah.
Christina Hendricks?
Yeah, I saw her. I didn't tell you. Were you away that day? Did I tell you? Okay, anyway, I'll tell you later. She looked great.
Did you send us that tip?
I did not send you that tip.
And it's hard to get in, though, to the Spoke Club. We usually need a reservation, so just let the fans know. But at least you can stand outside and watch them walk in, because there isn't a back entrance. So they've got to enter through the front. I think it's 600, 900 King West.
Yeah, King and Portland, whatever number that is. Yeah.
On King Street.
There you go.
So another ultra-exclusive club that just opened in town is Soho House. And apparently there's been lots of activity going on in there during TIFF.
Yes, I mean, all the stars are rolling by there because they can feel safe, they can have a good time. My favorite story so far has been with Harvey Weinstein and what we've called the cult of Harvey Weinstein. It seems all the stars come in and almost greet him as if he was the godfather. It's a procession line, so they come in and, you know, he blesses them.
He really is. He's the producer extraordinaire.
He's a legendary figure and just a powerful man. And so, yeah, so from what I understand, people will come in, they'll see Harvey, they'll have a chat.
Kiss the ring.
Exactly, and then they'll go about their business.
Where's the Soho House?
Where's the Soho House?
tell
It's down on Adelaide Street.
Yeah.
So right in the heart there, so really close to the light box.
Right.
Last year was 11 Duncan. It was a pop-up shop, created a lot of buzz. Now it's going to be a Toronto institution.
Right.
But
it's
you
gonna
talk
be a
about, I mean,
permanent
the
club.
Spoke Club is members only, but this is ultra exclusive, very limited membership, especially for TIFF. And I think Bradley Cooper was there having a drink, just about everybody.
Yeah, well, and one of the better stories is the sort of two tween-age fantasy heroes, Jennifer Lawrence from the Hunger Games, who plays Katniss Everdeen, and then Bella from the Twilight series, Kristen Stewart. They came in, apparently they're old friends, so Soho House actually opened up their third floor just for them, and they had a nice little chat, little rendezvous. Apparently Jennifer Lawrence's feet were up on the counter, super laid back, and you know, we like that story because it's just tons of fun, right?
Do you notice whether or not the fans are able to get autographs or pictures as these celebs are rolling in, or are they just ignoring everybody and just making a beeline for the door?
I've noticed at the red carpets that people have been really generous with giving autographs and stopping. I know Ryan Gosling at his red carpet, they actually had to shut it down because so many people were getting autographs, and he was trying to help everyone. And you know, he was almost worried that there's going to be a stampede, right? And you know, he's a Canadian guy, so.
Well, so we've got these semi-exclusive clubs and uber-exclusive clubs. What just some bizarre kind of little tangent where a person shows up that you wouldn't have expected someone to show up? Is this
Has that
happening?
happened this year? Like I was talking earlier about how like Drew Barrymore ended up at Sweaty Betty's or something.
Oh,
one
right, yeah,
year,
a few years
and, like,
ago, I remember that.
Yeah, remember? Has there been any of that this year where some of the stars are just that you've heard of have showed up at sort of totally off the beaten track spots?
We haven't got any intelligence like that this year,
Interesting.
which is unfortunate. I mean, I think what's really fun to take it in is to get on a bike and cruise around the city, you know, just as the sun's setting, and you get this real Toronto energy where, you know, you see light bulbs flashing on the red carpets, and you can go from place to place and see all these people really excited about movies, and you never know who you might bump into.
What about
then.
Tom Hanks, though? He apparently is not so impressed with the way the red carpets have been. He said so publicly?
Yeah, he said what's with the TIFF red carpets? It's like sending animals to slaughter. Because he was talking about the really fine kind of narrow chute that you have to go down with, you know, the concrete's exposed, the metal gate. So he was being playful. He had the whole crowd singing and laughing at his press conference for Cloud Atlas, but he also took a couple kind of small little jabs
we
at TIFF.
kept running the clip yesterday where he said he was at the Princess of Wales Theatre, and he said, could you find a smaller venue for TIFF? And I wasn't sure if he was being
Facetious? Yeah,
or
I know.
if he was just not impressed. Was he not happy to be here?
I think there's always a little truth in a joke, and so I think he was having fun because he's a pretty magnanimous guy, but I think he was also saying, you know, what's the deal with this? This is a world-class film festival. Give us some space.
Right, and they're just getting crushed.
If you were a celebrity impersonator, and a good one, you could have a ball this week.
Oh my God! Can
Probably.
you
Right,
imagine?
just walking around, showing up. I mean, you'd be all over something like this.
You
Would
just
you
have to walk the
impersonate?
walk.
Well, I'm not. I don't look like anyone.
Well, you
just have to walk
hire,
the walk.
hire a few people
Yeah.
to follow you around.
And take pictures
And
of
just
Right.
walk right in. Just walk right
Yep.
in and don't hesitate.
Act
You
like
get
your
in.
entourage.
Oh, yeah.
Andrew Wallace, the online editor with Toronto Life magazine, so people can just keep on sending stuff in. If they tweet it, they do a hashtag?
Yeah, it's TIFF12 spotted.
All right, beautiful. Thanks, Andrew.
Thank you.
Talk to you again. It's just about 10 minutes before 8 o'clock now. We're going to take another break. We'll be right back.
I just want you to be